Hi everyone, can you hear me? Okay, please start joining the quiz. Please start joining the quiz. Thanks Kritika, Prashant Malik, Navaroop, Sunny, Balaji. You can start joining. Once we have decent number of people, we will start. You can just go ahead and press the like button once. Then it will go to more people for joining. Hi Navaroop, I'm doing good. How are you? How are you, by the way, Prashant, Sunny, Kritika, Balaji, Pradum, everybody who has joined, how are you doing? I'm doing good, guys. Okay, I can see some more people here. You can just share this live link with someone if you want, so that they can also join, because once we start, then okay, I can see Abhishek. Hi Abhishek. Kritika is saying your machine learning videos is incredible. Thanks a lot, Kritika. And your comments and feedback are the thing that keep me motivated. So just keep watching and share with people if you want. Welcome Olga. Olga has joined. And please, when you join, please keep your real name. Some people will keep the names as Rajnikant and Shah Rukh Khan. So Aftab is there. So more people are joining. Hi Abhishek, thanks for joining. We will start once we have around 20 people, right? How many we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's have 5, 6 more people, then we can start. My LinkedIn is very easy to find out. You know, you will see in many of my videos. So I can give you the link, Kritika. I mean, I can paste the link somewhere. So please press the like button, guys, if you have not done yet. And then it will go to other people as recommendation and they can join, okay? And if you want to share with any of your friend who is interested in joining, just share this now. Once we have around 20 people, we will start, okay? So we have 20 questions today. After every 5 questions, you will see the leaderboard. And as I always do in the end, in the final leaderboard, I will show all of your names, okay? Like where do you stand in the final leaderboard? Okay, I can't pronounce the name, but welcome. Let's wait for a few more minutes. Maybe some more people will join and they may feel that, you know, quiz has started. So everybody should have the similar amount of time. So, you know, it will be more fun to watch the leaderboard then, because time also shows in the leaderboard, right? Just 2 minutes more. Meanwhile, you can ask something if you want to ask. So by the way, how are you liking the videos of NLP, advanced NLP playlist? If you see, I have created on starting from NLP basics to RNN to LSTM to now I am going to advanced models. So how are you liking the new NLP playlist? Hi Rahul Gadia, please join. I can't see you in the quiz. And any other feedback, guys? Meanwhile, people are joining, right? So any other feedback that you want to give me in terms of what videos you see at Unfold Data Science, or what video quality or audio quality or video frequency, consistency, or the topics, anything that you want to tell me, you can tell me. Meanwhile, let some more people join. Hi Abhishek, hi Aniket. Yeah, Aniket. So Aniket is saying BERT videos. So as you know, BERT transformers are really, really advanced concepts. Okay. So in LSTM only, people are not, out of 100 people only, I believe 20, 30 or 40 people may be watching that level of advanced video. Okay. So, but will definitely come, transformers will come, but the basic concept should be very, very clear, absolutely clear. Like you should not have any confusion on what RNN does, what LSTM does, what GRU does, and attention mechanism, these things, right? So then if you go on to transformers, BERTs, etc., it will be easier. But yes, all these will come one by one at Unfold Data Science. Don't worry. Thanks a lot. Everybody who has joined now, I'm just waiting for you guys to join in the quiz. Just go to Slido, enter this number and come to the quiz. How many people we have now? We have 18. Maybe if 20 is there, it will be more fun. So just 1 minute more we'll give. And then we will start because other people are waiting. So meanwhile, guys, if you want, you can just give me your feedback. Like, what do you want Unfold Data Science to do? Continue doing, like in our offices, we will have the feedback, right? So what do you want your managers to continue doing? What do you want your managers to change? And what do you want your managers to, do new things? All these things at Unfold Data Science, please give me the feedback so that I can start on what is needed, okay? And I can include that. Anyway, so we have 18 people. I'm expecting few more people will join as we move ahead, okay? So let's start the quiz, guys. Wish you all the best. And after every 5 questions, you will see the leaderboard, okay? So some comments here. Yeah, Prashant, it's starting now. Okay. After every 5 questions, you will see the leaderboard. Let's start. Tuk, tuk, tuk. Okay. First question comes on your screen, guys. Who have joined now? This is the first question. So you can simply go and join the quiz, okay? YouTube people who have just joined, please go ahead and join the quiz. Go to Slido, enter 3624770, and you will be in the quiz. This is the first question, so you will get decent time to compete with others, okay? Okay, let's see how many people is saying what. Only 14 people could answer this. Oh my God. Okay. So as you can see here, 71% of people are saying blue score, which is correct answer for this. So every time you are comparing large language models, sequence modeling, some kind of machine translation, right? So there is a score, just like your, root mean squared error or mean absolute error or MAPE. Just like those kind of error, we have a blue score that is useful. I want somebody to comment in YouTube, what is blue? Okay, somebody comment in YouTube, what is the full form of this blue? I know, but I'll not tell you. Okay, so 71% correct. All these are distractors. Okay, yellow score, black score, blue score, sorry, red score. All these are distractors. And if you see, blue spelling is also different. It's not a color blue spelling. Okay. So guys who have joined now on YouTube, please go and join the quiz at Slido, and please press the like button if you have not done yet. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, let's see what people are saying in this one. 75% people are saying mean squared error. 25% of people are saying in mean absolute error. Okay. So what squared error will do is it will take your actuals and it will take your predicted and it will square that, right? And it will give you the number end of the day. That number you have to optimize. Okay. What mean absolute error will do, it will just tell you how far is your actual and predicted. It will not square that. Okay. So when you square any number, then the magnitude of it increases by multiple folds. I mean, two folds, not two folds, the squared, right? So magnitude of it increases much more, we can say. So suppose if I'm interested in predicting outliers rightly, then I want to pay a lot of attention on, I want to penalize the wrong prediction for outliers more, right? And if I want to do that, I want to capture that importance. And what will allow me to capture that importance is mean squared error. Why? Because for your errors, it will penalize more, it will make it bigger. Okay, so if I want to capture my outliers well, then I want to use MSE here, not mean absolute error. Suppose if you want to ignore the outlier predictions and if you want to have a generic kind of a thing, then MAE is better, mean absolute error. Okay, so MSE will be right if you want to pay a lot of attention to your outliers. Now next question. Okay, so here I see some distributed response, which I did not expect, because mean absolute error and mean absolute percentage error are more or less same thing only. Okay, so I'm not sure why are you choosing mean absolute percentage error here. People who are choosing log loss is just a distractor, nothing to do with this here. The right answer for this case is Hubbard loss. If you don't know about Hubbard loss, then read about it. In sklearn, there is a module also for running this kind of regression. Go to sklearn documentation and do little hands-on on Hubbard loss. What this does is it will give you a balanced approach. Okay, so if you see the formula of Hubbard loss, then you will be able to understand how it is a midway between focusing on outlier and ignoring outlier. So it's kind of a midway. So what I will do normally, I mean, what I do normally when I have to quickly see some results, right? I will just take a Hubbard loss and see where it is going. And then I will do a comparison of, outliers, some kind of uh, metric which can tell me about outlier, focusing on outlier, some kind of metric which kind of ignores that. Okay, so you can compare and see. If you go to sklearn, you'll be able to see that. Okay, so let's see what people are saying in this. Okay, 60% people are saying correct. And that is random cross validation. Whenever you are working with a time series model, you should never do random cross validation, because random cross validation will randomly pick training data and validation data. Okay, in a time series, it's all about sequential data. So if I'm trying to predict my stock price for Monday, then it's very important to see what was stock price on Friday and Thursday and Wednesday, so on and so forth. Okay, so in every time somebody talks of time series data, always focus on, you cannot be things at random. Okay, it cannot be, you cannot break data at random. So random cross validation you cannot do here. It is not recommended normally. There are ways to do it, but normally it is not recommended. Now RMSE and MAP both is to compare number to number, actual to predicted. So time series forecasting is all about predicting numbers. Here I'm talking about predicting stock price. So stock price will be, prediction will be one continuous number, actual will be one continuous number. So RMSE and MAP both can be applied on this. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, so here again the votes, some questions I knowingly put like this so that we can discuss a little bit on this. So whenever your data size is small, right, try to understand one simple concept. Forget this question. Okay, try to understand one simple concept here. Whenever your data is small, for example, this is a really small data, 100 data points. Okay, so in this data point, the accuracy of 95%, 99%, 96%, 94%, I mean to say 2, 3%, 4% of accuracy, right? It doesn't matter. Why? Because think like this: your 100, you have 100, observations in front of you. Out of those 100 observations, you are creating an accuracy score. Even if your model is not able to do on, let's say, 10% of the observation, right? Then you will see a huge shift in your accuracy scores. So generally, statistically, right, whenever data size is small, right, we keep it simple and we don't bother about little bit of shift in accuracy here and there normally when your data size is small. But you should try to keep it simple. You should not try to overcomplicate it. That's the reason I will go with the option A here. And people who are saying option B, right, I will agree with you if the data size is large, because in large data set, suppose 10 million records are there, right? So I will invest some time in investigation what is happening, because 1-2% of accuracy difference matters there. Okay, so in this case I will go with option A. As usual, I am ready to debate with you more on this towards end of this quiz. Okay, let's see the leaderboard now. Okay, Apeksha is on the top, and then Deepak Gupta, then Pradum, then Balaji, then Aftav. Aftav was there in last quiz also, I remember. Okay, Apeksha is doing it in very less time, so great, Apeksha. And then Deepak is also one wrong, four correct. Okay, it's not about wrong and right, guys. Don't worry much about these things. Okay, it's all about learning and having a nice experience. So let's move ahead. People who join now on YouTube, we have just done 5 questions. This is the 6th question. So please go ahead in the Slido, enter this number 3624770 and you will be in the quiz. And let's play it together. Before that, please press the like once in YouTube. It will be good. Okay, people who watched my last video on YouTube, they will be able to answer this. And anyway, there is hint in the question itself. Okay, so as I told you, there is hint in the question itself. And I covered this in my last YouTube video as well, where I was telling you about 5 Python packages you should learn, right? So in that I mentioned about something known as SQL lineage, which will help you to do data lineage and show it to your client. It will give you nice visuals and you can show it to clients and stakeholders. Okay, so SQL lineage, pandas, I don't know how people are saying how in pandas you will get a graphical representation of your data migration, I mean data lineage. SHAP is for a different purpose, guys. I have covered in my Python video, last video itself. PyGWalker is for a different purpose. Okay, PyGWalker is basically gives you a Tableau-like interface in Python pandas. Okay, this is an all are useful packages. PyGWalker will give you a Tableau-like interface in pandas. SHAP is for seeing how much your variable is contributing in prediction. Pandas you already know. SQL lineage is what I explained now. So the right answer for this is SQL lineage. Okay. Okay, so as 68% people are saying, so Hugging Face is known as the one very good platform to get pre-trained transformers and some more advanced NLP models, plus some data sets which you can use easily and freely. Okay, so Hugging Face is one good platform where you can go and do certain things. And AWS Marketplace will be expensive, and also it's not normally recommended. Fourth option is a distractor. GitHub is again a distractor. Okay. Okay. So I'm also chatting with people in between. So I mean, through the YouTube comments, I mean, people are saying some recommendations. So I'm reading that. Okay, so here there is no confusion. I'm happy. I'm happy with the response of you guys. So backward propagation is the right answer for this, because in backward propagation, you will go and see the gradients of your errors and then optimize your weights. Okay. So forward propagation, you don't do that. Full propagation and optimized propagation is just a distractor. Does any of you have heard about this type of random variable before? Have you heard about this? Okay, so just to give you some hint on this, the random variable you must be encountering normally is continuous and discrete. There can be random variable where some part is continuous and some part is discrete. For example, I can define a random variable which is following a discrete pattern before zero and continuous pattern after zero, something like that. Okay. And if you see those kind of random variable, that is known as the mixed random variable. So if you want to understand more on this topic, search for mixed random variable. Okay. So I have knowingly put this question here because sometimes you may encounter these in some interviews or some MCQs or some, filtering criteria for interviews. Okay. So just know about these things, and all these bottom ones, option B, C, and D are your distractors. Okay. So this is simple and clear. Anybody with little intermediate level knowledge of SQL will be able to understand this. So here you are doing in the inside query, right? In the inside query, you are doing a dense rank. Dense rank will just give you 1, 2, 3, whichever you want. I mean, it will arrange on that. And then whatever you want, you pass that as a variable in terms of n. So if I pass n3, then it will give me third highest salary. So 50% people almost are saying this, which is the right answer for this. Okay. Okay, one more time leaderboard. Now Pradum comes on the top, then comes Apeksha, then comes Aftav, Nirav, and Olga P on the 5th position. So don't worry, guys. In the end, I will show you all your names in the complete leaderboard. I will show you where do you stand. Okay, don't worry about that. And we are 50% done. Now we have 50% more. So which means 10 more questions. 10 we have done. Fine. So if you are having some feedback on some of the questions, then we can discuss towards the end. Don't worry. Okay. So can you tell me, I'm sure I can understand the formulas may not be on top of your mind, but still, if you know the formula of Gini and entropy, do you remember which one of these involves logarithmic transformation? Is it Gini or is it entropy or information gain? So entropy is information gain, if I'm not wrong. One kind of same thing. You can put both these as a same category. So let's compare Gini and entropy. So out of these two, which one is having log, Gini and entropy? And you know that from your normal understanding of mathematics, wherever logarithmic transformations are involved, it will be a computationally expensive operation. Okay. So since none of you are replying, so Gini is the one where log is involved. So when you want to use this, it will be computationally expensive operation. So you don't want to do that. Sorry, entropy, I mean to say other way around. So you want to use Gini. In this case, the answer will be Gini. So if you compare the both these formula, you will see log in this formula. So log thing you have to avoid. Okay. And something where log is not there, you have to take that. So Gini is the right answer for this. Okay, so here we have the question of overlapping classes and noise in the data. So when you have overlapping classes, imagine an n-dimensional plane and you plot your class A and class B, okay? Overlapping classes and noise means you don't see a clear distinction between this class and this class. Now, let me ask you one simple thing. Neural network and XGBoost, these two goes out of picture. Okay, because these two are totally different ways of working. XGBoost basically, decision tree kind of model internally. Neural network, totally different kind of working. So we don't bother much about noise or overlapping of classes, as most of you have chosen either logistic regression or SVM. So in these two, I will go for SVM. Why? Because SVM, it has mostly to do with the kernels. Okay. And in kernels, it becomes very difficult to differentiate the overlapping classes or the noise. I understand there could be different types of kernels, there could be different types of kernel optimization, kernel tricks, all these things are there. But still, if I have to avoid one algorithm, in this case, I will avoid SVM. Okay. Logistic regression, why I will prefer it above SVM. I will prefer it above SVM. That's why I have written here, avoid most. Okay. Avoid most means which is the one which you will not choose at all. So I will not choose SVM at all. In terms of logistic regression, right? There could be some ways in which we can tweak our model by changing variables, by changing, transforming things. Maybe there is a way we can at least try to find a generic model. But in SVM, it is going to be more difficult. So out of these four, I will go with the SVM. Okay. So in this one, most of you are giving the right answer, which is Markov decision process. So by definition, Markov decision process is a process where you model decision making, and some choices are random and some choices are under the control of decision maker. So Markov decision process is correct for this. And May Nosh is giving me a feedback. She's saying that when you are explaining, then quiz moves to the next question. So we are not able to hear your explanation well because we have to go back to the quiz. So I take that feedback, but the problem is May that YouTube little lag is there. Okay, so whatever I'm saying now, you will hear that after maybe 20 seconds or maybe 30 seconds. Okay, so what happens is when I don't play the quiz when I am talking. For example, now I am talking, I don't play the quiz. Okay, when I stop talking, then only I play the quiz. But due to the YouTube lag, it is happening like that. So sorry for that. And suppose if I stop for like 2-3 minutes, like then 1 or 2 minutes also, I don't say anything and I do nothing to capture that lag, right? Then people will get very bored. Okay, so I understand your concern, but what you can do is you can later, after this quiz finishes, right, come back and see the explanation. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so I have put knowingly couple of questions to test your mathematical computation speed. This is one of that. And the answer of this is very simple. So this is a joint probability. So 1/6 into 1/6. But it all depends on how fast you can compute, because in our quiz timing is also getting captured, right? So the right answer for this should be 2.8% if I remember it correctly. And it depends on how fast you can compute. Okay, couple of questions to test your mathematical understanding of things. Next one will also be like this. Okay, so this is pretty simple. 1/2 into 1/2, 1/4, 1/4 is nothing but 25%. That is how I will calculate it. So 82% of people are saying that, which is correct answer. Rest, I'm not sure how you have computed, but it will be 1/2 into 1/2. Okay. Okay, in the leaderboard, a picture comes on the top. 12 right. Pradum is doing it in very, very less time. So Pradum, you can take some more time because Apeksha is doing in 9.11, you are doing in 6.35. So you can take more time, no problem. And Nirav comes third. then Olga, then Suman. Okay. So don't worry, everyone. I will read all your names in the end. Now we are into the final 25th percentile of the quiz. So which means we are between 75th percentile to 100th percentile of the quiz. So last 5 questions, I mean. So let's go ahead and see the 5 questions. Okay, totally distributed answer in this. So I want you to go and read about confidence intervals and alpha. So I understand it's a statistics concept which we kind of sometimes confuse, but we should not confuse as a data scientists. Okay. So a lower alpha basically means your narrow confidence interval. So what you are saying lower alpha means you are saying with high confidence. So for example, if I tell you to estimate from this sample, you are estimating a population. Okay. So from I give you the sample of data scientist salary in India. Okay. And from that sample you say that I'm estimating with 95% confidence that salary of data scientist will fall in the range of 10 lakhs to 12 lakhs. So your range is narrow and your confidence is high. Okay. So in this case, narrow confidence interval and confidence level is high. So that will be a lower alpha. If you reverse it, then that will be a higher alpha. Okay. So sometimes these terms can be a little confusing. Just read about it. Okay. And that's the reason we have put this. Okay. So I have covered this in a lot of detail. And if you go to YouTube, I will just show you, just let question be over. Okay, so in AWS, always it's about bucket name that has to be globally unique. Okay, so bucket name has to be globally unique. So somebody who wants to join the quiz, you can go to slido.com and enter this number that you see here, 3624770. And talking of AWS, I want to show you Unfold Data Science AWS playlist here. Okay, so please go ahead and watch this. Go here and search for Unfold Data Science AWS playlist. Okay. So guys, this playlist you will find 15 videos. Go and watch these videos. This will give you a very good understanding of cloud computing, AWS, everything. Okay. And I have also shared my experience of how I passed AWS machine learning specialty exam, which is AWS provided machine learning specialty exam. Okay. So just watch these videos. It will help you a lot in AWS world. So I will move on to the next one, guys. Oops. People are saying min pooling 50%, which is the right answer. And then 35% of people are saying all are valid pooling methods. So I am not aware of any min pooling method. Enlighten me if that is a method, but I'm not aware of any min pooling method. Okay. I'm aware of max and average. So min pooling is the right answer here because I'm saying not a pooling method. Okay. Let's see what you guys suggest to my friend. Yes, utilize Google Colab is right. And the intention of putting this question here is I want everybody to be aware that your learning is not limited if you are having a low end laptop or low end configuration. Okay. There are things to help you. All of you have a Google ID. So Google gives you Colab where you can use CPU, GPU both and learn on the browser. So, that should not be a hindrance in your learning if you have a low end laptop. Okay, so in the world of large language models, many new things are emerging, some goods and some bads. Okay, so the benefits, the positive side of large language model and the negative and downside of large language models, right? So in this case, maliciously designed prompts that spammers use to malfunction the large language model. There is a specific keyword for these tokens. These tokens are known as glitch tokens. Okay, so whoever chose glitch tokens, they choose the right thing. Okay. Now, before showing you the final leaderboard and before showing you the big leaderboard also, I mean, all the people playing, I want to read their names. I want to just stop sharing and speak to you for just 2 minutes. I will just take your 2 minutes. Okay. So I will just take your 2 minutes, guys. So as you can see, the questions created here are thought through. Okay. So it's not like I'm asking you what is the decision tree, or decision tree is supervised or unsupervised learning. I'm not putting those kind of questions. I can put, but I'm not putting. Okay. The reason for that is there is a purpose of these quizzes. Okay. Now suppose somebody who is sitting on a low end laptop, right? And that person is thinking that how I will learn machine learning and deep learning. Then question number 19 was intentionally put to make that person understand that you can use open platforms such as Google Colab, etc., and learn it. Okay. I put two questions on probability computation. The intention of putting those two questions was you should understand that mathematically and statistically your brain should function in a different way if you want to grow in data science. Okay, so at the moment I see 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, quickly I should say 25%. Okay, I will not even calculate. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 means 25%. Okay, and I try to test your machine learning deep learning knowledge and try to give you knowledge, different kind of knowledge through these quizzes. It takes effort, it takes attention. Okay, it's not like I'll copy paste from somewhere. A lot of thought goes behind each question. So just one request, guys, please share with your friends and please make more people join the quiz. At Unfold Data Science videos also, please share with your friends, put a comment. See, all the comments motivate me. Okay, put a comment, press a like button, share in your WhatsApp groups or wherever you think that people will like these videos, right? Share on your those platforms. What will happen is that will keep me motivated. Now 28 people or 25 people are playing the quiz. I want to see 280 people playing the quiz, right? Imagine if 280 people play the quiz, then how interesting it will be, right? And how motivating it will be for me to create more quizzes, right? So please motivate me through your likes, comments, and sharing the videos to your friends or wherever you feel it's useful. Okay, so I think I've taken more than 2 minutes. Let me share my screen and let's see the leaderboard. Okay, Pradum comes on the top. Then comes Apeksha. Pradum is like very fast. Pradum is very, very fast. Then comes Apeksha. Then comes Olga, Suvan, and Nirav. Nirav Satani. Okay. So congratulations to Pradum. Congratulations to Apeksha, Olga, Suman, Nirav, Satani, and all the people who are with me in this quiz. And now is time for seeing the larger leaderboard. Okay. So here I can see leave top 5 people we know. Then comes Sunny with 12 right, Nabaroop with 11 right, Deepak Gupta 11, Aftab 11, Balaji 10. You can see your names. Okay. Abhishek 10, Alwala bro. So I just want to put you the real name so that it will be more kind of professional. Okay. Alwala bro, Krupali 9, Dushyant 9, Jason 8, Preeti 7, Satish 7, S 6, Manush 5, Nava Chaitanya 3, Prashant 3, KBMS, Nandita 2, Aniket 2, Deepak 2, Kritika 2, Jaitu 1, Sumant 0. So I understand some of you have joined like very late. So that's fine, not a problem. Okay. And we will, so when is the next quiz is the question. So answer to that is this quiz happens every alternate weekend. Okay. So this weekend, today is Saturday. It is happening. Next weekend, it will not happen, but next to next weekend, it will happen. So which date I'm talking about? I'm talking about 9th, 10th weekend. Okay. September 9th, September 10th weekend I'm talking about. So one of these 2 days, you can expect a quiz. How to know about the quiz? You have to go to Unfold Data Science here. So I will just tell you. You have to go to Unfold Data Science, guys. Go here and search for live. In live, you will see all the quizzes. For example, the one we are having now is this one. Okay, so here I will normally announce my quiz, but I will announce in the community section also, like this. So for example, 2 days ago I announced this. Okay, the previous quiz also you can see I have announced 13 days ago. So in the community section you will see that a better way will be to press the subscribe and the bell icon. Okay, so if you press subscribe and the bell icon, you will never miss an announcement of the quiz. Okay, and if you are on Instagram for Unfold Data Science, then obviously in Instagram also I keep announcing the quiz. So normally alternate weekend, but please press this subscribe and the bell icon so that you receive the notification. Okay, you will receive notification at the moment I start the quiz. So to answer your question, one of these 2 days, 9th or 10th, based on my ability. And I will try to put more interesting questions. Meanwhile, I will stop sharing and we will talk for 5-10 minutes if you want. Okay. Okay. Thanks everyone for joining. I think it's been near to 1 hour, so you may also want some break. So thanks everyone for joining. I will see you all live in the next quiz, and in between the week, I will see you through the videos. Okay. So have a lovely Saturday and rest of the weekend. I'll see you all. Thanks guys.